Hey guys, Blazie here. Welcome to this video. So today I'm going to be looking up what happens if you just search furry onto Google and just on the internet. What happens if you just search furry? I want to know what kind of stuff pops up. But now, as you can see, I am in incognito mode, so even if I go down Google, nothing of mine pops up. It's all the trending stuff. PS5 McDonald's controller? The hell? That actually doesn't look so bad. It doesn't actually look that bad, but okay. Yeah. So okay, I've never searched for that before. So incognito mode basically just means it's a whole fresh new Windows and everything. It's not all of my stuff. So if I type in furry, nothing of mine will pop up, and so on and so forth. So I'm very much going incognito into the furry fandom basically. So let's go. Let's just check it out. Let's just write in furry. So here we go. Furry. Furry meaning, furry friends, furry tale, furry art, furry friends Cadbury, furry godmother. The furry godmother? Pet resort. Oh, okay. I was going to say, is that the fairy godmother? But okay. But okay. Furry. What's the first thing that pops up? Furry sex. Of course it is. And this artwork is so just famous, I guess you can say. It's such a photo that every furry has seen. Everyone's seen this one. Everyone's seen this one. Who made this? Who made this photo? It's such a well-known contemporary fiction, typical VitoFox. Probably won't tell me. I don't know. Yamafu? Is that who? Is that who made it? Or is that just who made the wiki? I don't know, everyone knows this image. I guess, yeah, it's the first thing you see when you type in furry. Oh, okay, so let's go back. Okay, furry sex. What is it? Okay, but yeah, furries are people with an interest in anthropomorphic animals or animals of human qualities. Furries represent a persona through art, writing, online identities, or in the creation of fursuits, which are elaborate costumes depicting the individual's animal. Yeah, that's good. But then, pow! Furry sex. What is it? What is furry sex? That is good. Please don't porn on me. What is furry sex? Furries are people who have interest in anthropomorphic animals, blah blah. Many furries create their own animal character known as persona, which functions as their avatar within furry communities. Very true. While personas are based on animals, dog, cat, reptile, blah 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 blah. Furries represent furry for art, writing, blah 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 blah. Come on, give me the juicy stuff. Give me the interesting stuff. Those with diversity. Yeah, community itself is known for its diversity and acceptance. Yep, 1/3 of furry community identifies as exclusively heterosexual, and furries are 5 times as likely to identify as LGBTQ, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, transsexual, queer, questioning, intersex, asexual, allied, pansexual. Whew, there's so many. Than the general population. Very true. How to explore furry sex. There we go, that's the fun stuff. If you're interested in the furry community, you can always explore these feelings in a number of ways. For example, you can attend furry conventions, also known as furcons. These public events allow hundreds or even thousands of furry fans to attend panels, events, merchandise, blah 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 blah. So, is this gonna get into sex, or is this just like just explaining what furry is? You don't need to add the sex part to it. It's not a sexuality. You know, I suppose you can participate forward, chatting, blah blah, we're playing a particular. There we go. Role-playing, in particular, is a way to explore furry sex online. Furries often role-play for furries and their persona in a virtual world of other furries. This can be a creative outlet for furries to socialize in low-stakes environments. For others, it can be a space for sexual exploration. So far, this has been pretty good. Oh, that's it? Oh, that's it? Oh. Okay. That's it. That's okay. Okay, that wasn't so bad at all. That's just like basically just saying, hey, you can roleplay online. Okay. Well, we discovered that. So, yep, that was something. Is it okay to be a furry? Yes, it's okay to be a furry. What is it? There's nothing identically wrong with being a furry. Liking anime art or the fursuit hobby. There's a negative stigma because it's admittedly abnormal fandom and because some furries are disrespectful and or perverted people. But that isn't the whole fandom. Unfortunately, just the best part of it. Word. Oh, that's a Quora. Okay, it's on that site. I mean, yeah, it's a weird fandom. Absolutely. I 100% agree on it. I'm doing YouTube videos of this thing. Why? I don't know. Also, word. What is a furry LGBTQ? LGBTQ furries, this is what gay yiff is really all about. However, many furries do have a persona, blah blah. Okay, yep, sure. What percent of furries are LGBT? Who the hell knows? Pretty much a whole bunch of us. How do you identify as a furry? Yep. So yeah, some basic stuff when it comes to the question. What do you call furries? You just answered your own question. Because someone typed that in Google. People have been typing this into Google. Right? That's what all this shit is. And so people have been asking, what do you call furries? Furries. Those and other people identified as non-human substances disagree are known as otherkin. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. That's not furries. Furrians are otherkin who identify in whole or part an actually existing species that live or have lived on Earth. You know, like otherkin are basically, there are a lot of otherkin who believe they are wolves. In the sense of like they were like there's ones who believe who they were in a past life they were a wolf, and so basically then they're just like, oh yeah, I'm a wolf. Basically, in short, in very short, it's always it always intrigues me, right? That whole idea that you're a wolf in your past life. But then otherkin, like, basically they go, okay, I am 100% meant to be a wolf now. And it's like, well, no, you're human now. You're a wolf then, but you're human now. So, you know, just live your life normally because, like a human does. But instead they go and want to live a life like a wolf. But, you know, that was a past life, not your life now. I don't know what all these arm movements are. I don't know, one of those weird little things, but it's fine. You know, be you. Be you. Be who you want to be. If you want to be a wolf, be a wolf. But I'm obviously not one of them, so I don't really understand it. That's all. 9 questions about furries you're about to ask. That sounds interesting. Furry Fandom, Furry Urban Dictionary. I am a full-time furry. The furry disease. Oh, those videos. Oh, they're fun. Meet the furry. Being a furry for a day. How would a furry get people the confidence to ABC? What's a furry? Fur science. It's not about sex. It's about identity. Okay. Furries on TikTok. There's a lot of furries on TikTok, so yeah, I'm not surprised that pops up. The furry characters, Lola, Bugs, yep. Chitawa, John Talbot, Cutie Bunny. Bit weird that a couple of them show up, but yeah. Okay. So, okay, not too much about sex. Not too much about sex. There's only a couple little things, but most of it, not really. But yeah, the very first thing that really pops up, at least on the first page, pow, furry sex. What is it? But even going into it, it's just about roleplay sex. That's it. So that's not good. I don't like that being there. But not any questions about furries you're too embarrassed to ask. Yes, let's do it. Let's get into it. Furries, people with interest in anthropomorphic animals like Sonic the Hedgehog or Pokemon. You're not wrong. I've come in for a lot of ridicule over the years for posters on sites, okay, like Suffolk Awful and 4chan. Okay, that's interesting. Mainstream press accounts tend to portray furries as sexual fetishes, united by a common interest in sex and animal costumes. But survey evidence suggests a lot of these stereotypes are wrong. Very few furries think sex and animal costumes is a good idea for existence. Yeah, it gets really hot in these things. It gets really hot. No thank you. Here's a brief guide to the furry community. Basically, okay. So this one's trying to be nice, from the sounds of it. So, okay. So being a furry means you run around in a fursuit all the time, right? Fursuiting furry community leads to comfort... Blah, blah, blah. A 2007 survey. That was a long time ago. The survey found that only 26.4% of respondents at a furry convention reported owning first. 30% reported wearing one. A 2014 survey found that tails are the most common owned fursuit part, very much so. But yeah, 2007 survey was like, oh yeah, only 26.4% of people own the fursuit. Not anymore. That's definitely raised a lot since then. Absolutely, for sure. Especially now with dino masks. I would class them as a fursuit once you start customizing it. Obviously when you just start up, buy one. Not really, but yeah, once you start customizing and everything, I would class it as a fursuit. So, once you start getting into that kind of stuff, yeah, there's a lot more people out there. A lot more. And then, pow. Number 2 is being furry just a sexualized fetish. No. Though, like with any other fan interest, video games, comics, sex, there are sexual themes present. Very much. Very true. While sexual activity with other furries known as yipping, after the sound foxes make during sex. I forgot about that. That's where yip comes from. It's part of a subculture for some. Others maintain a non-erotic interest in the subject. Furries are typically subject to media portrayals that over-emphasize the sexual aspect of the fandom, such as this bit from 30 Rock. Won't bother going that. But, yeah. Okay, so this one isn't like, this little website isn't trying to portray us as sexual. It's basically, yeah, no, the media overdoes it. And that's very true. The media does just overdo it, that's gotta happen, sadly, annoyingly. Yeah, so this one ain't so bad. So what is a furry then? What is a persona? Can I get a music break? Wait, what? Okay, that came out of nowhere. Of course, in addition to visual artists and fiction writers, many furries are accomplished musicians. They create work with furry themes, others went, okay, fair enough. Yeah, because they talk about artworks, writing and all that. It's like, okay, what about music? What if that's my artwork? Can I do something with music in a fandom? Yeah, you can. Lots of musicians. There's a lot of cool little musical furries out there. Lots of talent in general. So being a furry isn't really about sex. What do furry fans actually do then? Kind of just... What do we do? That's a good question. We do everything normal. Like, we do everything like anyone else. We're just a little bit more furry about it. Furries the same thing as bronies? Nope. What kind of people are furries? Yeah, weird ones. Do furries think they're animals? No. Okay, so, yeah, very basic. Wait. No, that was 9 questions. Okay, I thought it said 10. I thought the number said 10 then, because I was like, no, 9 questions. You lied to me. I lied to myself. But okay, so not too bad. Not too bad. There's like ones that, yeah, they do talk about sex, but in a good light. So this is not the worst thing. This is not the worst thing when you're just looking up the fandom for the first time. You don't get too many bad things out there. Yes, this is the first thing that pops up, but again, it's only talking about in roleplay instance, which there's many thousands of other role players out there that aren't part of a furry fandom. That's a very basic thing for a lot of people to do. So it's not too bad. So what about in images? What about furry images? Oh. Oh no. Sure. There's a couple little booties and things. Are we surprised though? No, not at all. Good old cats. Over here, the Australian little thing happening at the moment with the Olympics. Have like a bunch of Australian coins or cards. I think cards. Yeah. An artist who I think is a furry or something, or they were commissioned to make a whole bunch of like characters. They didn't understand why. Like they didn't really understand exactly what they were for. You didn't understand they were just for the Olympics. So now it's just pow, Australian. It's furry Olympics. But okay, got a couple little fetishy things, up there. Not a lot of bad stuff here. Good old Sky over here. Who do I have it up there on the wall? No, where is it? Oh, it's all the way up there. Nah, it doesn't appear. Whatever. This guy over here from Differently. Oh, what used to be, good old Sky. He made this. He would make little voodoo dolls, and I got one from him. Very happy about it. Really love this little guy. Meaning to do like a video with him. Like I could do like a cool little voodoo doll thing, but at the same time, I've had this for a long time, and it has like 1 or 2 little bits that are oh, there we go. One down here of a leg, like it's starting to fray a little bit, and I want to be really gentle with it. I don't want to break it. So I would like to do a video with it, but at the same time I don't want to ruin it any further. Oh, that's interesting. At least it's censored. Woo. Aw, Basilisk. Aw. So yeah, this was sad. This happened in Adelaide. SA police issue public appeal after thieves steal 4,000 furry Fandom costume from Adelaide. Yeah, that happened in my state. Yep. Yeah, no, that's a good suit. He only just got it stolen. Never found it again. From what I know, I very much believe no, he never got it back. Absolutely sad. But okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Could be worse. Here. It's not too many bad things. I won't go too far because I will probably get more of this. Maybe. I rather not take that chance. What about videos? 9 questions I furries you're about to ask. Oh yeah, okay, there's a whole video on it. A full-time furry. What's it like to have sex as a furry? New York Post. Goddamn New York. Sounds about right. Furry disease, being a furry for a day. It's not about sex, it's about identity, furry apocalypse, yep. Of course it'll be like these videos, goddamn. They're funny, but just like, I hope it's all for good fun. I don't know if they're like 100% serious about it. It does seem like it's all just for a bit of fun, And I hope that's all it is. But yeah, so there's a couple ones about sex in there. And the problem is, like, there are a lot of people with these, like, furry disease ones. They'll take that super seriously. They'll absolutely take it super seriously. And that does suck. That absolutely does suck. Because it does paint us in a bad light. But it's just, that's the joke as well, though. It is just a joke. So, that does kind of suck like that. But okay. Shopping. What can I shop for furry? Is that? Yep, dolphin. I thought it was, it looked like it had wings for a second. It's like, is it a bat dolphin or something? But, okay, so here we go. Hi. I know you. And you're a classic, yep. Don't ever do this. Don't go furry in search. That's kind of cute. That's actually kind of cute. I doubt that's what you get. That's the thing. Don't ever just look it up and like, oh yeah, I can get one that looks like this. No, they're custom made for you. So they're gonna be different every time, and then obviously they're people's characters. So no. Yeah, that's what it will look like. That's what it will look like. You'll order this and you'll get that. Or this. You'll even get this. Okay, yep, all the basic photos. See this character freaking everywhere. Same with this one. And yeah, I think I've seen that one a couple times. I haven't seen that one before. Very cool. But yeah, obviously that's not what you would get. That's not what you would get. What about more? Does that do anything? Flights. Furry flights. Where to? Furry. Furry Creek. Furry Creek in British Columbia. Well, guess I'm going there then. Okay, what is this video? I don't know. But, not the worst. Not the worst. Honestly, I expected a lot more sex kind of stuff. It's not really. There's a lot of information on, basically, yeah, just why the furry. There's a lot of different information. And a lot of good furry, good little videos. And then, yeah, obviously some joke little videos. And then, yeah, the furry sex. But then it's like, you look into it and it's not just straight up saying sex. So it's not the worst. Not the absolute worst. What about Furry Fandom? Furry Fandom, makes person a furry, 9 questions, yeah, all the same kind of stuff. The fandom, documentary, yeah, pretty much all the same kind of stuff. What about fursuits? There we go. Yeah, why fursuits? Yeah, that's a little sketchy. You gotta get this kind of stuff. How much do fursuits cost? Yep, about $3,000 or so dollars. Take anywhere from 1 to 6 weeks. Depending. It can probably take longer than that. Is a mascot furry? No. Absolutely not. But who is the best fursuit maker? Made for You, fursuiting.com, Mischief Makers. I mean, that's all up to people. You know, it really depends on who you like. You know, there's makers out there that I like. I don't like a lot of these kind of ones because they all just look the same, or just, you know, obviously stuff you hear about, or just like, yeah, they take like years to get to them. So I wouldn't call them the best fursuit makers when it takes years to get to you. You know, best fursuit makers make it within whatever couple months. You know, just saying, just saying. But yeah, okay. Not the worst. Not the worst. What happens if you write a VitoFox? VitoFox, get my Twitter, get my YouTube, user page of Affinity, I'll go through pictures later. Blazie by Scatter, really? That one pops up? Blazie's TikTok, my Facebook, on Knitter? What the hell is Knitter? What the fuck? And there's Playboard, here's your channel, I looked at. Yeah, you get some weird stuff where like A lot of your TikToks get put on different websites, and it's really weird. VitoFox 2, Ace Combat. What? On Reddit? I have never... Oh, VitoFox. My bad. Oh, gosh. Yep. Buy VitoFox at an affordable price from $6 USD. I am worth $6 USD. Yay! More than 16 VitoFox at pleasant price, up to 48 USD. You can get me for 70% off though. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, come on, what is it? No, go away. No, what is a VitoFox? You can't just show me the girls boy. No, what is a VitoFox specifically? Oh, that's cute. Okay, okay, there's no. Oh, okay, Firefoxes. Is that what? Blazing Fox. Okay, I get ya. I get ya. And this is the scatter wolf art. Okay, yep. It's funny how that one pops up, but fair enough. Yeah, that was like 5 years ago. That's a bit weird that one pops up out of everything. Yeah, like out of everything, all my other art. That's the one that pops up? Doesn't even have that many views compared to all my other stuff. Huh. Okay. Fair enough. But, yep, okay. What about in images? What pops up? All my porn pops up. Pow! It shouldn't, yep. Okay, so yeah, Twitter, YouTube, Weasel. I don't have a Weasel account. Oh, wait, no, they're other photos. Wait, it's not my uploads, other people uploads. Okay, that one pops up. That's a bit weird. Nope, that's... Okay, that one pops up. It's really interesting to see what pops up. You know, like, why this one? And why that one? Like, they don't have, like, the most amount of views or anything. Yeah, this little photo. I love this photo. It's a great little photo. Yeah, that one pops up. This one, the Blaze Fox. Not, I'm Blazie. This is Blaze Fox. It's weird, you know. Like, that's always the one thing that intrigues me before this. Hey, look. It's that video that I'm also working on, or have uploaded, only just recently uploaded. Go check it. It's interesting. Pow, booty. More booty. It's interesting, you know, as I said, what pops up. Yeah, this was wasted. This was like a wasted fan art I got. Thank you. Extremely thank you for so much for this fan art. I absolutely love it. I love this fan art that I recently got. It's so cute. Captures me perfectly. I have tiny, skinny arms. Yeah. But then I do have still a body. I still have a built body. I love it. I love that, like, these little petals are, like, my thing now. They're absolutely my thing. I keep, like, people draw them in fan art and such, and I absolutely love it. I love it. I have a thing. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching this video. This random little video on looking at what you can find if you search for a furry online. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to our channel, because I love you if you do. Hit that bell icon, and as Fox says, be who you want to be. Alright guys, bye for now.